Hey, hope you're well. So today's cycle is around the Market Bosworth area of Leicestershire. And it's one of the first rides that we've done since coming back from hiking in the Picos de Europa in northern Spain. Now, I do plan on releasing a video of some of the more scenic track in the coming week, but unfortunately I still need some more time to edit them. However, this is the first time we managed to get out on a sunny ride since before the holiday. So we're trying to make the most of the sunny weather while we can. It is, however, fresh, which is why I've got the full finger gloves and long sleeves on today. But hopefully the sun will stay out and make up for having to wear the autumnal kit. As you can see already, it is a situation where starting to get a little bit too warm already, having to unzip my jersey. Now, this route that we're on goes through some of the best named villages here in the UK, or certainly in Leicestershire. We've got Nailston going through Barton-in-the-Beans, onto Odston, through Newton Burgerland, before heading off to Shackerstone and then dropping down to Fenny Drayton and back up through Market Bosworth via Sutton Cheney. So we are sticking to the back roads today as much as we possibly can. That way we should hopefully benefit from some of the scenic autumnal colours. You'll also see throughout this video we've got a GoPro strapped to my head, as I wanted to see if I could actually add anything to more the perspective side of things by wearing a GoPro on the top of the helmet. And the answer of which is no. I've actually not used a single clip from the GoPro throughout this entire video, so I plan on sticking with the Insta360 in the future. Now, in the last video, I'd managed to go around about 3 weeks, or in fact just over 3 weeks without alcohol. That sober period did end just after 21 days when I arrived in Spain, where I managed to drink in the period of 14 days. I think all but 2 of the days I did have at least a drink or two, which means a couple of things. One, it means I've put on a ton of weight, and it also means that now I'm back in the UK, I am back on the wagon. And as I record this, I'm 11 days sober, which means I'm bang smack in the middle of all the miserable withdrawal symptoms that I seem to experience. Now, because I was drinking pretty much every day for the best part of 10-12 days, the withdrawal has hit me much faster this time. But it does seem to be lasting just as long. So if I look a little bit miserable today, it's because I feel as though I have a raging headache I don't deserve. Now, the interesting thing with going back to having a period of drinking after going sober for a while is that coming off again really does highlight how miserable and addictive alcohol is on your body. Now, most people, when I've looked at things on addiction, seem to be talking about addiction from a craving perspective. But it does, from my perspective, seem as though this is a much more full body thing. Literally, after one drink of 21 days of sobriety, I slept like a baby, I was in a good mood, and kind of contemplating, why did I ever give this up? It's not like I drink every day, which is a really bad example there when I then proceeded to drink for like the next 9-10 days. But after being here now 10 days sober, my sleep is terrible. I wake up with a raging headache every day. My mood is all over the place. I have foggy mind. I'm craving sugary foods. Quite frankly, it's awful. Thankfully, I know that only after, not much longer after now, another week, and I'll be back to normal, or at least as normal as I get anyway. And I've never considered myself to have a problem with alcohol, as I've always had periods of abstinence. But the length of these withdrawals has really kind of shown me how bad it is for my body, mind, and quite frankly, everything. So this time, I'm planning on going much longer than 21 days. Maybe to the end of the year. We'll certainly see how we get on. We've got 2-3 months to go, so we shall see how well we go. But quite frankly, the reason for that is I really hate this withdrawal that I'm suffering from. It's kind of like getting over catching a bug or a cold every time I drink or coming off the drink. So yeah, well, watch this space. Now the sun is starting to set now a little bit. When with the clocks changing, that's only getting worse before it gets better. So before long, I'll be setting up the old turbo trainer to see if I can keep my cycling fitness in check. So last thing is just a few stats from the ride. We managed to cover about 30 miles, or nearest damn it 50 kilometers, about 2 hours 4 minutes of moving time, increasing us to an average of 13.8 miles per hour, which is a nice improvement compared to what we've been doing in the past. My cadence was around about 73 RPM, which again, that is an improvement on where I started out of around about 60. And it was only a short one today at 359 meters ascent. Well, thank you very much for watching, and I shall catch you in the next video.